Right guys, let me turn this off. So I've just come down after work before it gets dark. It's freezing. I never had a chance to go for a spin on the bikes at weekend, so I thought I'd just come down now, quickly start them up, and then we'll go from there. So obviously my Millie is roadworthy, MOT, taxed, insured, whatever. This one I'm going to start doing it up. I might wait till the weekend, but the first thing I'm going to do is take that under seat off, this plastic tray here, take all that off. There's the bit there that needs repairing. So how does that go on? So that needs repairing, so I need to buy some glue for that and get that repaired. And then so I'll take that off, obviously take this off, get this, actually I don't know what that's for, I forgot what that's for. Fuck knows. Anyway, we'll do that, and then I'll get some degreaser. I'll take the tank off and I'll get some degreaser. I'll get the radiator off as well, and we'll give that a clean and a scrub down and a paint. And I'll take the front mudguard off, take the front fairing off, and then I'll get some degreaser and I'll fucking blitz it with degreaser. And then, like I say, hopefully then, God, that brake's stiff, that wheel, sorry, so obviously that brake's sticking on. I'll change the silly exhaust, and then after I've fully degreased it all, we will start putting it back together with a full Thunderace fairing on. It needs a new choke cable, obviously. That's wrong, but anyway, it needs a new choke cable, and we'll go from there, to be honest with you. So that's about it, really. Just a right quick update. Yesterday me and Heidi went down to Lincoln and I got a full fairing for the ZX12, and I mean a full fairing, everything, the top fairing, the side panels, the rear panel, the tank cover, all this lot. It's in a dull grey, but I give 100 quid for it, which is not too bad, because as you can see, look, mine's bloody cracked there, gutted. I mean, it doesn't stop the bike, does it, from working, but anyway, it's because it's in storage, and I think that's where something fell on it. But anyway, this fucking piece of shit, I have got, that's a front wheel for it with a tyre, but I need a back wheel. Or is that the back wheel? Actually, that's the back wheel. That's the back wheel, sorry, for this piece of shit. But I've still no spindle for it, and there's no cush drive there. So that was a fucking waste of time getting that. This fucking Canyon thing, like I say, I'm going to try and swap the engine from that into me W16. See how it goes. Anyway, I need to have a fucking clear out, do a proper clear out. I've got a load of shit, really, to be honest with you. So, but anyway, my Millie starts first fucking time again, so I'll just show you this. I've tried to start it at least once a week. So this starts first time. Although it hesitated then a bit. So that starts first time, and this one starts first time. So I'm well happy with that, to be honest with you. To say that was a non-runner. Like I say, I just need to get rid of this stupid exhaust, don't I? It's ridiculous. That exhaust is ridiculous, man. Fucking hell, can't get into bloody neutral now. So yeah, so I need to get rid of that exhaust. But anyway, in fact, I'll get it off the stand and we'll go for a blast down there on it. Give us 2 minutes. Right, what I'm going to do is there's no seat on it, so it's a bit painful. But I'll rest the camera on the tank and we'll see if we can keep it there. My back brake's sticking. Hello guys. So today, before it starts raining or snowing or whatever it's going to do today, I'm going to get the front, if you can call it a fairing off, the radiator, the mudguard, the underseat, the chain, and then I'll take them home, give them a clean, whatever. Obviously I need a new one of these, but I'll do that, and then I can strip it, I can get it down to the bare frame, if you know what I mean. Then I can start checking the wheel bearings, stuff like that. Well, the first thing actually is to give it a degrease, because that's proper manky, is that. So I'll do that. I started my millie up. I must admit the battery was going a bit flat, so I need to take that home and get it charged. But there's Zach down here, and he's got his own bike now. So he's got a ZZR1400. Not particularly the first bike I would have bought to do. I'd have bought, if it had been me as my first bike, I'd have bought something like, you know, a little fucking 250 or something like that, but no, fucking 400. But anyway, and the trouble with this is, if you look there, there's a bit of, the wiring's a bit manky. It's as though somebody's butchered the wiring, so he's like, I need to start it, I need to start it. I'm like, well, you crack on, Zach, but if it goes up in fucking flames, or if it shorts out and burns out your fucking brain on bike and stuff like that, it's going to cost you a fortune. I said, if you take my advice and get the wiring bits off, check the wiring first, because you can clearly see where the actual copper cable is showing where the plastic has been burnt off or rubbed off or something. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do today with this one, and then we can get it started. I can start putting it back together, can't I? But it's revving up lovely now. That exhaust is still noisy, but it revs up lovely. So we'll just give it a go. I'll film when I get when I start taking the stuff off, like the front panel and stuff like that. Right, I've not been able to do half as much as what I wanted to do, because I've had Heidi fucking phoning up. Are you ready? Are you ready? I says, well, if you walk down here, because her mum lives about half a mile away. I said, if you walk down, I says, by the time you get here, I'll have packed up. I forgot my coat, it's too cold. So I want to get the radiator off and everything, but I can't. Well, I might just quickly get this radiator off and then call it a do, but plus fucking Wonder Boy here has been every 2 minutes. Zach, Dad, how do you do this? How do you do what? Right, see what I mean about this wiring, look. Somebody's butchered it, so this is why we're having to take all this off, so we can double check the wiring. It's fucking... Anyway, right, I'll do a bit more on Zach's later on, but I need to just do this quickly. So what I'll do then is I'll quickly get this radiator off, and then I better go and pick her indoors up. Right, I got the radiator off. I want to get the exhaust off, but I'm going to have to leave that till next time. So the next time then, because I've got to go, because Heidi's getting her knickers in a twist. So the next time I'll get the mudguard off, I'll get the exhaust off, I'll take the chain off, get the tank off, get the wiring loom off, and then we'll be literally left with 2 wheels, a frame and an engine. And then what I can do is I can start giving it a right good clean, and then I'll start checking. Obviously it needs a new tyre on, but I can start checking the bearings and stuff like that, and then we'll do some bearings. We'll get some wheel bearings done, front and back. I'll replace the swinging arm bearings, and stuff like that. So that's it, guys. I'm afraid I shall see you before we go. So these are all the bits here that I'm going to take home and start cleaning up. So this is Zach's ZZR1400. It'll never run again. So, but the main thing is to have a look at his wiring loom, because like I say, look at the state of that, man. Where's your injector loom gone?
There.
And so all this I thought that were frayed.
No, it's the other one.
Is it? Right, well that needs taping up anyway, so do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it needs...
It's this one.
Somebody's obviously...
It's that one there.
Right.
That's frayed.
So look at that, look. Somebody's obviously bodged it up. But you can see there, you can just see copper wires. If I hold it against the background, you can see the copper wires sticking out. So, and Zach wanted to start that, and I'm like, no. I said, because if that just shorts, if that goes like that while it's running, do you know what I mean? It could fucking blow out. So we need to get that off. Yeah, well, don't bend it anymore. Stuff like that, look. So there's loads of stuff to do on it. But anyway,
what I've done,
I've
connected them 2 pipes there,
right,
and I've put the other one back on.
Right.
I've put the main pipe on,
right,
next to the engine.
Right.
But I've only had to put that pipe on there because petrol's coming out of this one.
Right.
So I've put the pipe on just to stop the petrol from coming off.
Right.
Until I wheel it back down.
Right. No, just leave it on like that.
Yeah. So I've connected it all back up.
Alright, good.
And just put all the wires underneath.
Right, let's get this back into the shed then. Oh, you might want to just quickly, Zach, put your radiator back on them 2 bolts under headstock. Yeah, just so it's not banging against your wheel when we move it. Yeah. So quickly do that, and then we'll get it down there. Right, I better ring our lass and tell her that we're on his way. Right guys, so and it's a beautiful day as well, look at that, and she's moaning like a bitch. But anyway, right, so it'll be next weekend guys when I get this completely stripped down, and then I'll start cleaning all the stuff up, and then like I say, we'll start redoing it and put it back together.